Hey guys, BrokeBlack94 here. I'm going to be reacting to The Gifted Season 1 Episode 2. I've heard like a lot of good things about this episode, so let's just get to it.
What is wrong with you? Everything's all right.
Is it? Why did they have to leave?
Come on, guys. Let's roll. Who's up?
I believe this was the time like she already experienced that her awakening, so explains it.
Can't feel my arms, my legs. Yeah, you were hit with an immobilization round. Life's gonna suck for the next few hours. So rest up, because when that round wears off, you and I are gonna have a little chat.
He ain't gonna snitch about anything, bro. You really think they're gonna be that dumb enough to make you try to activate your abilities?
Her heart rate's through the roof. Without running tests, I can't.
What's she doing?
Well, she's up now.
I'm not sure. She may be in shock. If her system's crashing, if it's unstable, it may be affecting her abilities.
What does she need?
Hypercortisone D to stabilize her powers, sodium polystrine sulfonate for potassium, something to restore her blood calcium.
They don't have any of that.
Well, she's wanted. She'll go straight back to jail.
Who's that?
She's gonna be constantly just opening random portals to places. I better help her out quickly.
Lauren, what are you doing?
Smart girl.
Ask for a lawyer, we're obligated to provide one for you. Now, as you know, once that happens, the charges...
What do you think you have on me? Obstruction of justice. Accessory after the fact.
Mr. Strucker, come on, man. I think you know we're willing to push it a lot further than that.
So true, because mutants are involved.
I said move.
Appear to know each other. She had died. Green Heron confirmed.
Keep more officers down here. Now!
I bet they're gonna call Sentinel Services down on that area. But it's like, imagine if she opens another portal though. Like, her brother better start helping out or something.
Getting into the treatment area without an emergency now for hours. You said a cop shot you. Where?
What?
Look, Clarissa's dying. Show me your wound.
Oh.
Right. Just watch out for the blood.
I've seen blood.
Not mine.
What he meant by, oh.
It's cool, right?
Different type of blood.
My boyfriend's hurt.
You need to sign these.
You need the doctor now!
Some people think it's exciting to date a mutant, but it's no secret there can be incidents of violence.
Wait, what
No,
does having the
domestic
X
violence.
I have an obligation as a physician if this is a domestic violence situation. There are resources.
No, it isn't, Doctor.
It was good that you're like, you have good, detective skill, but I'm just saying, domestic violence, bro. But he's still gonna call like Sentinel Services like right now. So you better hurry up and get your supplies.
This is insane. Those groups are nothing like the mutant underground.
Mr. Strucker, you were prosecuting this woman 3 days ago. Now what, she's a brave freedom fighter? I lost my daughter in the July 15th incident. She was 7 years old.
Or was it July 15 incident?
People talk about the X-Men, they talk about the Brotherhood. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna know if the blast of energy that killed my kid came from a good mutant or a bad mutant. And guess what? I don't care.
I'm Polaris. What do you want?
Okay, so they don't know each other.
Daisy? Yeah? Radiology needs Mr. Ambray down for x-rays. Seriously? I know.
Smart. I'll get the stuff and go. Damn, I knew it. Oh, it's over.
Any chances?
Oh, definitely. Ah, smart.
You're pretty tough.
Thought she was gonna like fight back or something, but yeah, she can't fight.
Let's see how tough that little mutie baby is.
Oh. Oh! Oh, still able to use her abilities. Damn, and the SWAT team just arrived as she opens a portal. Throw him out. Finally, the brother does something. Oh, knew it. The multiple portals going, opening and closing. Oh.
We brought my mother. Well, we're bringing in every potential co-conspirator.
Really?
Something's wrong.
It's okay.
Turn around. Turn around!
It's a security measure.
It's what? How?
One of our mutants can project fear. It keeps people away from the HQ. Not usually this strong. Something's wrong.
Smart though.
Now!
Good, you got up. Now close these damn portals.
I need to ask you something. You kept opening a portal to the same road. Do you know why?
Exactly, she had to be there before. So if she didn't know it,
I don't remember.
people probably would have went through there completely, like you said before. Like things happen.
We are gonna make a deal today, but we are gonna do it on my terms. I will cooperate with you, but I go down for this alone. My mother goes home along with anyone else that you may be thinking of dragging in here. But most importantly, my wife and children stay out of prison.
Your wife assaulted a Sentinel Services team. Your kids are wanted on several accounts.
If you
There's
want
no
me,
way in hell.
they go free, period. And all of this is gonna be worked out by the lawyer that you bring here right now.
And you're gonna do it?
What?
Huh.
You get your deal. You get your lawyer. One condition. I get the Mutant Underground.
He's gonna sell them out.
I need you to look up whatever files we might have on mutant siblings.
Of course, Dr. Campbell.
There was an incident in Rio, I believe, in the 60s. Yes, there you go. The Strucker children, the ones who destroyed the gymnasium, have they been found yet?
The Sentinel Services are still looking.
Give me the name of the head agent on that case. He and I should talk.
Intriguing. So, was this episode fantastic, balls to the walls? Like, no. But it was still interesting. You know, like, basically the whole episode was centered around three things. You know, Reed, I think his name is Reed. Vampire Bill is what I know him as, you know. The Polaris, and then it focuses on Blink and her situation at the underground prison. So let's go with the Blink, with the underground prison part first. It's like interesting how, again, like, which was like what, going through stress or just injured, whatever. I forgot like how truly she was injured. Maybe just like holding that portal long enough to trigger that moment for her. And it's like very interesting how they bring up the point where it's like you open it's like subconsciously her mind opened the portal to that individual place, a place that she completely knows, because if she doesn't know that place, like when that policeman probably walked through, he probably would have got injured or something, but it didn't. He walked perfectly through it, and even like objects were coming completely until it like closed, and then maybe that's why the car went in half, unless the car didn't go in half and the portal was still open. When the portal was open, maybe the car went in half. I don't know. Maybe there's like a little plot hole there. Maybe I wasn't like focusing well, but it appears like she knows that place, and they're probably gonna explore that later on, probably next week episode or later down the line. But I'm guessing like that underground mutant agency basically has to now leave, because if they keep on like opening portals there, and it's gonna be like, wait a minute, they're probably gonna have someone in the Sentinel, which we can call it services, like figure out they probably have an advice that's probably gonna be like, okay, we probably can like narrow down like where it went. Or I remember someone in my comment section was like, oh, maybe they probably have a mutant working for them. Bam, a mutant working for them is probably gonna pinpoint where it is. I won't even be surprised if there's someone in the underground agency even like feeding them information, which would be even more crazy. But even then, if they do, why would they kind of like need Reed? You know, again, hopefully his name is Reed. And his like arc is basically just like, oh, like they really brought in his mom. That was just wrong, just really wrong. And basically it made a deal with, hey, I'll do whatever you say. I'll basically he's gonna like give up everything about the underground agency and underground mutant agency, and long as his kids and wife and basically his moms and like anyone else close to him is like not brought into this madness. And well, knowing how like the occasional trope, excuse me, in shows, even movies, probably gonna help out. And they're proving that I'm not going to live up to the mark. And if they do, it's going to be like for a quick second. And the next thing you know, next scene, bam, they're going to snatch the kids and probably his wife. And they bring them all back in. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully he can just find out a way to manipulate his way out of it and just end up like saving everyone. But until then, who knows? Who knows? But the Polaris thing. One, it dawned on me like before, I was like having a conversation with someone about the show, and it dawned on me like, wait a minute, Polaris, isn't she like supposed to be the like daughter of Magneto or whatever, something like that? Again, I'm not like truly immersed with the comics. I remember in Wolverine the X-Men animated series, which I loved it. It was where Polaris was there and she had like green hair, and then that's another thing. I was like, wait, she didn't even have green hair on the show. But then it turned out in that shower scene that she had basically had dye on, which again, like, why everyone just like stop whatever they're doing and just stare at like green hair? Is green hair supposed to be significant, or it's just wow, everyone just loves to color green? I don't know. I digress there though, but she could be the daughter of Magneto. Like, will the show, The Gifted, like say have like a reference, have her say like, oh, my father also had these abilities or something of that nature, and y'all gonna be like, I see you there, Fox, I see ya. But until then, who knows? Oh my gosh, the light. Even though I had like this freaking The Gifted thing like, right there, the light still distracts me. But wow, this is gonna be interesting. I'm still like puzzled, like why did Polaris like choose that one mutant to help her out out of all of them there? At first I thought like she probably knew her, unless she kind of like does like know her abilities, but doesn't like truly know her. Because again, when she went up to her, she was like, "Hello, my name is Polaris." So hopefully like she had like files about people who were being kidnapped, and she probably saw her file and like recognized her face and was like, wait a minute, she can help me. So maybe that's why she befriended her. If not, why didn't she befriend that other chick? But I don't think the other chick had a collar around her neck that was like talking to her like, oh, they didn't tell you about the collar thing to suppress your abilities and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe again I have to like rewatch this and be like, oh yeah, she actually did have a collar around her neck. If not, she did. But interesting about that one, the very last scene where we see that guy was like, wait a minute, wasn't there like a twin incident like a few years ago? And also like they were talking about earlier about the July 15th incident that reminds me so much of Heroes, about how, you know, Heroes Reborn, about how there was this incident that basically an explosion basically just like changed everything. So maybe it was just that one explosion that really brought off like the Sentinel services and even made that one guy even join up in a whole bunch of stuff. He's like, oh, was that mutant that did the explosion, was he good or bad? I don't know, but he's on this road of being, you know, a Sentinel agent, whoever though. But again, I believe it was like in the 60s. I think it was like what, 1962 or 65, I don't know. But there was this incident involving twins, and now he was like, oh wait, bring up that case about those Strucker twins. And then I just like read, which we call it a comment section last week, forgot the person, so I probably could just like pen it, whatever. But it's like, it was like, wait a minute, like look up the Strucker thing, and I was like, wait a minute, Von Strucker thing, and then like the twins, and it's like, yo, this is getting interesting. Like, hopefully you do good with this first season, you know, Fox, to the point that, you know, it gets renewed for a season 2, so you can actually explore more things. Maybe it might just give you more licenses to do other characters and whatnot, though. But like, it's getting interesting, and you having me invested. Just don't like throw me a whole bunch of Easter eggs to get me excited for potential things, and then be disappointed. And I'm not gonna mention names of shows and humans, and I still say it, even though I know nothing about Inhumans, but just still, it's just sad. Or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I really should say, since I kind of saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm still iffy with that one. I should continue and finish it, but until then, I'm putting it on the side burner. But anyway, like or dislike the video, comment below what you guys thought of the episode. If you please subscribe. I'm the Broke Black Man 94, and I am signing on.